state of Texas, only one matchup goes by the name of Revivalry. So everybody open their hymnals to the same page. Come under the tent as we come together with one accord for these old foes to clash again. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. So Baylor's offense will go to work first. They say horned frogs can shoot blood out of their eyes, and they were seeing red and absolutely annihilated the Bears the last time they saw them.
Absolutely, and they were ticked off, and it's something that's been talked about for a long time. This revenge has been sitting. It's been stewing. It should be boiling inside of them how bad they got beat down last time they faced this squad.
And so... there he goes! And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Baylor! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big... game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback now breaking the field. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Give to the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it, using the quick game. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. The Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, TCU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Looking for the time with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Got a man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll go with the 5 wide outset on 2nd and 7. Now on the move. Got a 1st down. There he goes. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Looking to throw, it's Harper. Finds his man. It's Webb. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quick spin on the run. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense.
And how about that on 3rd and long? I think everybody in this place thinking pass, right? Drop back and play pass. Well, who has the quarterback? Like, a lot of times in these man-to-man, 3rd down and long situations, nobody has him. Look at that. Runs the option to perfection, keeps the football, and gets the 1st down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. And the Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently, almost every...
Touchdown Bears! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly complete. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. You know, when these two first met in 1899, both schools were located in Waco. Of course, TCU eventually relocated, and relocating the Frogs in the conference realignment race over the years has stoked the fires of this rivalry.
And it's weird because Reese covered that game. And I know that because he was the sideline reporter. It was a 0-0 tie. Yes, both teams from the same region, so a lot on the line. We've seen some excitement with these rivalry games, and with this matchup, Jesse, I'm excited about today.
Me too, and I think when you think about Texas football, everyone's always talking about Texas versus Texas A&M. Don't forget about Baylor TCU. These fan bases do not like each other, and the action on the field seemingly always delivers.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Dances away to buy time. Complete on the comeback. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Turning it on! Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Give him 6. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Extra point here will tie the game.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Makes the quick grab. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Harper. He's got him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Here comes the heat. Got his man downfield. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Bears will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking downfield on 1st down. Touchdown, Baylor! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the The offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him that loss a week ago. Called on just once. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Harper. Throws for the tight end. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on second down. Back open in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go between the Bears and Frogs.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half. I
think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To throw, it's Harper. Lets it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Now facing a third and long. The give to the tailback. Running into the open space. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Bears will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Quick release on the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Hauls it in. Just keeps moving. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's caught. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Horned Frogs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Looking to throw, it's Harper. Caught. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bears really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
All the numbers and stats will show you going for it on fourth down in this area of the field really puts... Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Final play of the quarter coming. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end.
Man, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Wants to throw again. Got his man on the right. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here?
He's got it in more than enough for a first down.
That was such a risky call with the lead late in the game to go for it on fourth down. That could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
The Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. Handoff, keep working on that clock. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Snap it to the back. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And
yeah, and I love calling the QB's number. I don't care if he gets hit down near the goal line, 4th and goal. I need him to make a play. Nice job being decisive, getting downhill, getting in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to pass. It's Harper. Under fire. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Direct snap. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. He's taking the deep shot. Hauls it in down the sideline. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking downfield. It's Harper. He'll take a shot. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. So TCU pulls out the victory over Baylor. You know those Horned Frogs will celebrate and exercise bragging rights until they meet again. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.